Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm happy to see you here. And today I'm going to talk about the best, most reliable poisoners on the Spider's Den. If you are not new to the game, you know that the Spider's Den is consisted of the main spider and the small spiderlings. So the main focus should be on the main spider. So now let's look into some champs that can provide valuable poisons to the main spider. Well, I've done some research and I actually found out that this guy, Marksman, which we have talked about yesterday, uh, is probably the best epic champion to get the poisons on the main spider. And that's why. He's got this A1 skill that lands a poison every time he hits. So basically, you can put one poison on the main spider every turn. And if we would compare him to some other champions, for example, like Dracomorph, most of the poisoners have skills like this. Attacks 4 times or several times at random. So this means when Draco attacks, he puts most likely one poison tick if there's multiple enemies, and the other hits go randomly onto the other enemies. So this attack will only give you like one poison proc on the spider, and the other, well, if you are lucky, you will get 2 poison procs. So that's considering it's a 3 or 4 turn cooldown. You are not getting as many poisons as you can per turn. Uh, I hope you got it. So let's talk about all the champions that you can find in Raid Shadow Legends and which are the best for poisoning the main spider. So in the epic category, we only basically got this guy who does 100% poison if he crits. Then there is Occult Brawler, but he hasn't got 100% chance, so uh, he might not be as consistent. Then in the epics, we haven't got anything as consistent on the main spider as this Marksman. In the rares, I actually think we can get similar results with this new girl, Frozen Banshee. If you can get a lot of debuffs at the start of the game, she can put the Frostblight skill with poison sensitivity, and after that, uh, if you are lucky, this goes for 2 turns if you are unlucky. And if you are lucky, this goes for 3 turns if you've got the Mastery Master Hexer. So basically, for the next 3 turns, you can put 100% if she's booked, uh, 2 poisons at a time on the main spider. So this means she will do probably more damage than the Marksman. And she's only a rare, so don't sleep on her and try to use her. I'll do a guide on her fairly soon. I just want to fully skill her masteries up, and I just want to get her to level 60 probably. Okay, so uh, so basically that's your options in the rare category, and in the epic category, if you've got if you're willing to poison the main spider and you've got uh, limited resources, this girl would be great, I suppose. About the legendaries, Prince Kaymer has a similar sort of skill to the Marksman. He's got poison application on critical hit as well, but he's doing that on the AoE attack on A1. So he will be better than Marksman, but he's a legendary and he's hard to get. I haven't got him. So basically, he is the same for the main spider as Marksman. Nephril has a free poison per hit potential, but he hasn't got 100% chance. So basically, you should get 1 to 2 poisons, maybe sometimes 3 poisons on the main spider every A1. So Nephril would be great if you've got that one. The other one from the legendaries would be Richthof the Bold. He places 3 poisons on his A2, and if he's fully booked, he uh, can do that skill every 3 turns, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And also, we've got Venus, who has got poison, 5% poison on her A1, and she can put 2 poisons per turn, but the chance is 50%, so she's not consistent. She will probably put 1 poison up every turn, but if you are lucky, you can get 2 poisons every turn. That's probably useful, and that's probably better than Marksman, but then again, she's a legendary again. Well, uh, the probably the best poisoner for this reason would be Xavia, but she's legendary as well, and she can put a bunch of poisons since she's got 2 skills that put poisons and multiple poisons at the enemy. So, in conclusion, we've got this guy who can put a poison every turn on the main spider. That's why he should be great in the spider's den. And let's try to run the spider's den with this guy and see how can we stack those poisons up. Okay, so let's do a stage 15 because that's the stage that you will have to do if you want to get your missions done. And I'm gonna be using Miscreated Monster for shielding, Apothecary for speeding us up and healing, Draco for defense down and weaken, and Martyr for basically giving us some increase in defense and of course that counter attack buff. So let's do this. I think I want to do it on auto, so let's push auto, push on the main spider, just to get everybody focused on the main spider, and let's see how it goes. This won't be a speed run. This will take a lot of time, and we can talk about how my team can handle this. Okay, so as you can see, my miscreated monster hit his AoE and gave us a huge shield on every single champion. So that's worth. Our Draco is poisoned really heavily, but the shield should stay active, and as you can see, my Draco didn't take any real damage. Now, what we should focus on, we should see if our little marksman is doing his work on the main spider. Is he doing his A1 every turn? Well, probably if you are doing this on auto as I am, you won't be getting uh, poison off every turn, but still it is fairly consistent. You get at least the 2 poisons up or or 3 poisons on the main spider fairly regularly, and that helps you a lot because the spider has a bunch of HP, and as you know, 5% of the enemy HP is quite a lot of damage if your enemy is as beefy as the spider. It's good that I've got Draco, of course. He still put some additional poisons on the boss, but yeah, I think my little marksman is really useful here as well. So if I wasn't focusing on the spider yesterday when I did the review of the marksman, and I think I should have. That's why we are actually doing this video today. I strongly recommend you to push that subscribe button if this info was useful for you. If it wasn't, well, I'm sorry to hear that, and I'm sorry for wasting your time. Well, anyways, as you can see, the main spider is down to half health in 3 minutes with my team, which has nothing to be proud of, I guess, if you are a really endgame player. But I'm pretty proud with this little team. I'm happy that it works. It works for me. It can't take on level 20 spiders yet, but maybe someday. Maybe someday. Because the gear on my team is not really that great. I'm still working on it. And yeah, that's about it. As you can see, our miscreated monster is a real monster in this dungeon. The only thing you should look out for is so your miscreated monster has to use his shielding AoE damage skill when the spider has at least some of the spiderlings alive, because otherwise the shield won't be that strong. And you don't need to speed tune the team or do anything else, just do consistent damage to the main spider, and eventually he will go down, even though we are having like over 5 minute run. This took us 5 minutes 23 seconds. Our best time is 3 minutes 10 seconds, but as you can see, the marksman has had some significant poisons on, I suppose. He's done 776,000 damage on the stage, and he was useful. He was useful even though he was stunned for a bit, I think, and that's why. If you would manual the stage, it will be probably faster, just because you will hit A1 more often. And we've got a stage 5 high elf spanner. So, oh, nice accuracy banner. Love that. I hope you liked this little video. If you liked it, please push that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for new videos. I'm gonna do a lot of content in the next couple of days. If this channel grows fast enough, I'm gonna do all sorts of other things. So I'm really looking forward. If you can help me grow, I'll be so happy. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.